Hello you guys, welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome back to my channel. I am the Buddha Baddie. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium, and I channel messages I get from the Most High, and I get them from, you know, from the Most High. To give you guys any messages to make you guys aware of what's going on in the energy. Okay, something about repetition. I don't know why, because I feel like I need to say that twice. Okay, maybe something feels like someone feels like something could be repeating. Okay, maybe someone's trying to do something in repetition. Thank you, Spirit. Someone could be trying to do something in repetition. This could be like casting a spell, all right, or someone's trying to like yeah, they're trying to like cast a spell or do some sort of magic here, and they're doing it in repetition. I'm hearing in threes. All right, I heard all good comes in threes. Okay, so maybe you guys want to do some sort of protection ritual over yourselves because all good comes in threes. All right, so something in threes here, some sort of blessings that's coming towards you guys in threes. Okay, so the channel download I have here is community is involved in stealing the collective's inheritance. So you have a community of people, a group of this could be larger than a group, one on my timer. A whole entire community was involved in organized crime to steal a collective's inheritance, and now they're under investigation. All right, but no, unbeknownst to them. Okay, some of them could be you know, feeling like they're being tapped in, like their phones are being tapped in, and things like that. But I'm getting like, yeah, they're being investigated for fraudulent activity. All right, criminal activity here. Okay, yeah, so a lot of the magic is wearing off. Okay, a lot of the illusions that they have casted, a lot of the spells that they have casted, they're trying to do this in threes or in repetition here to get something. 144 my timer, I get something over with. Someone's trying to get something over with here. I hope this isn't to end you guys or harm you guys, but yeah, I'm hearing someone say get something over with. Okay, we have Louisiana. LA could be significant. I'm also hearing a hitman, so someone could try to take a hit on you guys with this get this over with energy. 555 is in the energy, so a lot of change. Okay, a lot of change is happening for you guys. Okay, Starbucks could be significant. Maybe you guys want to get some Starbucks coffee, or Starbucks coffee could be significant. I'm channeling that as well. I'm also getting like movies. Okay, so something about movies. Someone could like to watch movies, or someone could be going to the movies. All right, some type of movies here. Yeah, this community is under a lot of investigation for this trying to send poverty or trying to put you under poverty. This could be trying to steal your inheritance. Okay, they wanted you in poverty, all right, due to the animosity that they held against you guys. Okay, whether this was because of your spiritual ranking, whether this was because you guys were just seemingly anointed, or they just knew that you had some sort of bright future here. They tried to cast some sort of illusion here. All right, a lot of animosity. Tried to like make you lack. Yeah, look at all this voodoo magic. Like I said, they're doing something repetitively. All right, someone could have a voodoo doll. All right, they could be trying to stab a voodoo doll or something. But I just heard all evil eyes go blind. So like these evil eyes, all this stuff, these illusions, it's all wearing off. It's all going blind here. Okay, yeah, I'm getting they wanted to steal some sort of property of yours. This could be like intellectual property, or this could be like actual property. Okay, take what resonates. All right, let's clarify this energy, Holy Spirit. Flying monkeys. Okay, so this was like a gang of flying monkeys. Okay, people who were like, I'm getting like they were under someone's wing to do something here. Okay, these people were just like they all grouped together to do this. Okay, yeah, all right, with a mature man. So a mature man could have created this illusion over you guys. You guys could be priestesses due to jealousy and envy. All right, so they created some sort of like yeah, some sort of organized crime here to do this to you guys. Voodoo on you guys. Voodoo, who knew? Who knew voodoo? I heard something, but it's just, you know, I don't know. I like channeled something and then it just like left my mind. So let's see if we'll come back to it. Yeah, they wanted you bound. Okay, they did a lot of magic here to bind you guys. All right, someone could be really good with spells here, or someone could be like a very like cultured witch, warlock. Very skilled witch or warlock. They do a lot of candle magic. Okay, they could have a lot of spells in their back pocket is what I'm hearing. Okay, they could have went to a lot of practitioners to get this done. All right, paid a lot of practitioners to do this. Yeah, I mean, this was a crime. This was an organized crime here. Yeah, you guys have ascended. Okay, they're trying to do voodoo here. They're trying to do voodoo so you don't receive this ascension, or you don't go through this ascension, or this ascension doesn't take off for you guys, or they were trying to gain some sort of ascension doing this. So they were trying to gain a level up off of doing this to you guys, off of doing this voodoo stuff, okay? This black magic, this spell work, these practitioners, all these practitioners, this community of people thought that they were going to ascend by doing this to you guys. Yeah, now they're facing health concerns. Instead of ascending, they're facing health concerns, major concerns. You see? Health concern and concern. All right, they're concerned. All right, they're concerned in how powerful you are, how gifted you are, how wise you are, how healed you are. They didn't think that you would heal from this stuff. If all these people were ganging up and doing all this voodoo, they didn't think, like, they're like, how on earth is this person still alive? That's what I'm getting. How on earth is this person still alive because of all the magic they've been doing here? They wanted to put you in a hospital. They wanted to put you in harm's way. They wanted you to be, like, gone, okay? And this is all, as they thought they were ascending, they're really going through these health concerns. They're ascending into health concerns, okay? Hello, someone may want to reach out to you guys. Yeah, someone could be wanting to text you guys, reach out to you guys, call you guys. This person's in an angry, I heard in a mad state of mind. Ooh, someone is mad right now. Someone is very mad because you guys are trusted individuals here, all right? They could have gotten some sort of people involved here, all right, to do this to someone who's a trusted individual here. All right, they're facing a lot of legal issues for this transition that you're going through, okay? So they're facing a lot of legal matters here, okay? A lot of these people could be getting indicted, okay, for this organized crime, okay? They feel like time is, I heard time is of the essence, okay? But I feel like they want to, they're doing some type of turn back time magic, okay? They're doing some type of stop justice magic, okay? They want time to stand still here so they don't receive some type of justice here. All right, because you guys are very intuitive here, okay? Yeah, this karmic witch, okay? This is like a karmic feminine who's like a very, very into witchy stuff, okay? They could have been really into heavily doing this voodoo on you guys, all right? Or they could have went to one of the best to do this, okay? Yeah, carrying out a false narrative over you guys. This is also how they could have tried to get others to gang up on you, by creating this false narrative and projecting a false narrative onto you guys, that maybe you guys are people who do voodoo, dark magic, black magic. That's how you guys get level ups or ascend or whatever. That's all bullshit, all right? They're just trying to destroy something, destroy some sort of relationship here. Yeah, I feel like they were trying to cause destruction here to your energy here so you wouldn't get into a relationship here, all right? Okay, or they did something so that a relationship wouldn't form. All right, so they did something here to basically create like create distance, but create like a barrier so like a relationship couldn't form for you guys, okay? Clarify ascending. Yeah, you're ascending past the karmic feminine here, okay? Clarify ascending. Yeah. So this is like, they're concerned here as you expand, because this false narrative is wearing off, this magic is wearing off, because they see that this person could be facing health concerns, or this energy could be facing health concerns. They're all getting like the shitty end of the stick. Meanwhile, you guys are seen as single, sexy, and successful. You guys are entering, like I heard your prime, okay, your winning era, your winning season, something here. It's like, people are flocking towards you because you have this energy, okay? You're radiating that energy. Yeah, because you had the faith, all right? You've persevered, you're the one with the faith here, all right? And people are stuck in their thoughts here. They're trapped because they're basically trapped in whatever voodoo that they're trying to send your way, because they're realizing that they were all just believing their own lies, okay? Believing someone else's lies about you, all because, yeah, because you're seen in, because they didn't want you to be seen and held in high honor. They didn't want you to be seen as divine, okay? They didn't want you to be seen as someone who's a divine person. So they tried to muck up your energy by like trying to call you like a dark witch or something that they are, okay? Because they do this voodoo shit. All right, yeah, someone's in concern because that's what they're expecting. They know they're expecting to be in health concerns, all right? Their life, they know that they're trying to, like I said, they're trying to stop justice, trying to make time stand still, because I feel like as they're getting older, they're getting more and more sickly. Ooh, I don't want to say that, but like, it's like the more and more they get older, and the more this energy, this stuff is wearing off, the more they're facing a lot of health concerns here. All right, because you guys have bossed up, you're in your boss energy, okay? You guys could definitely also be sweethearts, so them doing this to a sweetheart is absurd. And we have, yeah, occupation. They were trying to end your occupation here. They're doing death magic over your occupation, but you guys are protected. All right, you have a shield of protection, so don't mind this, you know, these crazy people in this community. These people just don't want you to live out your best life. All right, these are people who are very sad and happy in their lives, okay? Yeah, soulmate energy. This could be a karmic soulmate, okay? Someone from the past who you had a soulmate connection with, All right, someone you connected with on a soul level here. All right, clarify false narrative and voodoo. All right, clarify voodoo. What's false narrative and voodoo? Voodoo and false narrative. I just saw love spells, so yeah, community. This was a community. This was a whole entire community, 10 on my timer, that are facing endings here. All right, they're going through a lot of bad luck here, okay, because they tried to do some sort of love spell here, all right, on a rich girl. Okay, they tried to do a love spell on a rich girl energy. All right, so you put you in an illusion here so that they could take your inheritance here, and they're being caught up for these fraudulent acts. Okay, yeah, these people were enamored by your psychic abilities here. All right, but they were so enamored and also scared, so they thought that they could just put you in some sort of poverty mindset, all right, to take you out here, because they didn't want you to expose something here. I'm hearing like they wanted to deny that you're the truth. So they did everything possible to deny that you're truly who you say you are, or who you really are. All right. Yeah, you guys could be traveling soon. All right, I'm hearing word travels around. Okay, things are traveling about who you are. All right, how you've ended out a cycle, how you're being seen as single, sexy, and successful, and you're ascending. All right, you could be getting into a relationship, okay, or a relationship you could be walking away from. People are talking about how you walked away from some type of relationship and you've ascended and you're looking good, feeling good. Yeah, you moved on. All right. These people, this energy, they're facing health concerns because they know that you moved on from something here. You moved on from a relationship that could have kept you bound, and this person could have been doing all this stuff, organized crime here. A lot of 10s in the energy. So 10, endings, new cycles. All right, closing out a karmic chapter. All right, I heard charmed. So like someone tried to bewitch you, like you've been bewitched, like charmed. Okay, opposition. Yeah, this opposition wanted this. Okay, they were very happy in doing so here. All right, by blocking your happiness, they were blissful about this. Okay, like I said, they're very unhappy with their lives, and they did anything because they didn't want to see you have a better life. All right, they could have tried to block your divine masculine from coming in. All right, your divine masculine could be in a lot of emotional pain right now. All right, because the evil eye that was being sent, not only to you, I feel like it was also being sent to this divine masculine here. Okay, so the divine masculine could have been hesitant to come towards you because of so much evil eye being sent to them. All right, also being sent to you guys here. All right, I feel like the community knows, it's traveling around that you're moving on from this community here. Okay, and this person could have been involved with the community as well. All right, yeah, relationship abandonment here. Okay, someone could be very unhappy here that someone was trying to manipulate with this false narrative so that your divine masculine or masculine here could basically abandon this relationship here. All right, abandon a healer energy, abandon someone who is a healer. All right, someone of high spiritual ranking here. All right, and someone could be very angry about this. Okay, very angry that you have walked away. All right, because their plans didn't work out the way they wanted to. That's what I'm getting. Their plans didn't work out in the way that they wanted it to. So yeah, like I said, word travels around. You guys could be the talk of the town right now. Yep, you're the talk of the town right now because the spell work is backfiring. I'm telling you, they're casting spells, all this false narrative, all this talk, whatever, it's being returned back to sender. They got a lot of people involved just for this to hit their own lives. Yeah, coffin. All right, they wanted to put endings in your life. They wanted to cause endings for you guys, but it's a funeral for them. All right, they have dug their own grave, and now they get to lie in it. Yeah, you're going through a rebirth here. These endings, 10, like I said, endings, 10. All right, you guys could be a tarot reader. Okay, people could be noticing that you guys are tarot readers here, or be talking about how you guys are tarot readers, or you do something in the spiritual realm. You do something like you work with spirituality and things like that, things of the spirits, certain things like that. Yeah, sage this energy. I'm gonna sage this energy because I gotta cleanse out all this gunk and this negativity, because there was a lot of people up to this. Okay, they thought they were gonna receive a lot from doing this, and now it's just hitting their own lives. Okay, so they were happy in doing this to you guys. Okay, they were happy in trying to make your life miserable and unhappy. Like, just think about how evil and miserable of a person you have to be actually happy with making someone's life miserable. Like, your life got to be shitty to do if you're so good, like if you're so hell-bent on making someone's life miserable because you don't want to see them having a good life. Like, and some of these people, it's a sad thing, some of these people could have had good lives, but they just weren't grateful for their good lives, you know? They weren't happy that they had the car, they had the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the wife, the husband, the kids, they had the dogs, the cats. Like, they weren't happy, but they weren't grateful that they had that. Okay, you have royal DNA in your blood. All right, these people could be noticing that you guys have you're from a different bloodline. You could be descendant from a Jesus bloodline. All right, bloodline of Jesus here, okay? And these people, yeah, they wanted you to be stuck in your south node. Okay, these people are stuck in their south node. They can't master the past. All right, so they were trying to block your expansion because they can't master they can't master areas of their own past. Okay, they don't want to heal, or they can't heal, or whatever. But you guys are definitely empaths. Okay, you guys are intuitives, very sensitive to the energies here, so you can feel things. It's like they didn't realize you can feel things on a deep level. Okay, you guys are also very compassionate as well. Wow, they tried to have you under surveillance here, hence the gang stalking. Community was trying to have the community wanted you to be watched. They wanted you to look like you were a criminal, or you were doing something of, like, you know, evil intent. But that was, yeah, they're gaining clarity over this. It was all because they wanted life insurance. They took out a life insurance policy on you guys. All right, but you can see clearly now the rain is gone. You're going through massive revelations. These people wanted your life insurance. Okay, you're going through a breakthrough here. Like I said, gang stalking. All right, you're going through a breakthrough on these people who are gang stalking you because you had some sort of destined bloodline. All right, something about your bloodline is very, very royal. Okay, you have a royal bloodline. All right, a chef could be significant. Okay, a chef's in the energy, could be gang stalking you guys, seeing you guys are going viral. They didn't want this to expand. They didn't want you to be seen. It's like they didn't want you guys to be, you know, they didn't want you to go viral. They didn't want you to unlock new ways of being, unlock new levels here, gain followers, gain views. These people were just, I'm getting also like attention whores. Like, these people were all attention whores, okay? They all wanted their own sense of fame. Like, they wanted their, like, 1 minute of fame off of tearing you down. Like, it's weird. Yeah, Saturn energy, okay? They're being limited right now. All right, they try to limit your viralness, whatever. They're being limited here for being snakes in the grass. All right, all this gossip, slander, witchcraft. All right, lying on your reputation. Yeah, these were agents of the devil here. They were doing the devil's work by lying on your reputation here. Also heard word spreads fast. So these people were doing a lot of gossip here. Yeah, like I said, spiritual inheritance. They wanted your spiritual inheritance. They wanted your birthright, your own blessings being passed down to you. Yeah, a lost soul here could be one of these snakes in the grass. They're in darkness. They took misdirected activity because they wanted this life insurance policy on you. Archangel Gabriel could be in the energy here. All right, you guys are being seen as a messenger. All right, you bring clarity to situations. Okay, Chandler Bing could be significant because I heard Bing, Chandler Bing from Friends. Okay, we have cheating. All right, someone was cheating here. They were cheating you out of your destiny, taking shortcuts to cheat because they didn't want these lifestyle changes to happen for you. All right, they didn't want you to receive good lifestyle changes here. People are weird. Like, why are you so hell-bent on having someone who's of high honor in survival mode? Like, they were all trying to get something out of it by putting you in survival mode, okay? By keeping you out of balance, out of whack. All right, a neighbor could be significant here. All right, so a neighbor could have also been in this. All right, in your business, slandered your name and reputation here. Wow, we have a sex cult and ring could be significant in the energy. Yeah, you guys are black sheeps. Okay, you guys have always had the finger pointed at you guys. You know, that's nothing new to you guys. You've always been blame shifted, scapegoated, treated like, you know, the one who, you've just always had the shitty end of the stick, but I feel like now the tables are finally turning. All right, now they're realizing that you guys have you're in power. All right, you guys, the healers are in power now. Amen to that. The healers are in power now. All right, and you don't follow the rest. I heard rascals, little rascals. These people were little rascals. You don't follow the rest, and this is why you guys have been outcasted your entire life, because you guys were meant for a different path. Okay, and it's part of it is exposing this darkness. Okay, and I feel like that's why so many people were so hell-bent on destroying you, because they live in this darkness. We have a higher path. You guys are meant for a higher path. Okay, you're meant to follow your highest purpose. All right. Oh, karma. Yeah, karma. I'm telling you, as you ascend, you're getting good karma. You're balancing scales of justice here. All right, the scales are balancing out. Okay, bad karma for them, good karma for you. That's just how it goes. All right, bad karma for clout chasers. All right, these people do anything for attention. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. Yeah, these people will push people down to get to the top. Okay, these are attention seekers. Like I said, they're attention whores. All right. All right, a corrupt law official could have been involved with this. Okay, this could be someone who may be losing their job or going through some sort of, you know, some sort of hardships right now because they were being corrupt. All right. Mars energy, okay? Taking action towards, you know, your passions here, okay? I'm getting like someone has a very volatile temper here, okay? Yeah, I feel like this person has an issue with their sickness right now. All right, because of you mastering something here is like proving them wrong and it's making them go crazy. All right, we have 10th house public life, your authority here. Yeah, these people are trying to gain clout off of you because of your authority. All right, who you are. All right, they wanted to make careers for your issue. They wanted to make issues for your career, excuse me. They wanted to make issues for you for your career to take off, for things like that to take off. These people have sold their soul to the devil. The devil is coming to collect now. All right, they have to pay back the devil. They have to. All right. We have Pluto energy. Okay, your willpower is very strong. Okay, these people had such a desire to control you. I don't know what was brought upon them to think that they had so much control over you guys when God really has the control. But we have 5th house, creativity and self-expression here. All right, they try to control your self-expression with the smear campaign. Yeah, very ghetto energy. All right, someone could try to say you were ghetto. That's how they're trying to smear your name, saying that you were ratchet, you had a dirty attitude, you wanted to take someone's man or woman. 2112 on my timer. You were trashy. All this shit because they're projecting onto you their ghetto-ness and their nasty behavior. But you guys are creative geniuses. Okay? You break down barriers. You have magical skills and qualities. All right? You have God-gifted talents, man. You're inspirational here, okay? You also have wisdom and you have independence and wisdom in ancient mythology. So you're very tapped in. All right, you have the wisdom of the female spirit as well. All right, monkey in the middle. Someone could try to play monkey in the middle to an energy here. Yeah, now they could be needing to get mentally evaluated right now. Maybe they're going through a psychosis or going through some sort of mental breakdown right now. They need to seek professional help, okay? Because they did some sort of blood sacrifice on you guys. All right, they tried to do some sort of blood sacrifice on you guys. Okay, a stripper could be involved. They could be needing to get some sort of mental eval. Yeah, because you guys are a spiritual shaman here. All right, you guys are descendants of lineage of Jesus here, okay? And they try to discriminate you guys, okay? They try to knock you down a peg. They try to have prejudice against you. They're prejudiced against you and who you are. All right, monitoring spirits. They could be trying to send monitoring spirits to your YouTube here. All right. Oh, Lord. Yeah, karmic debt. They're in a lot of karmic debt, and I'm getting like lifetimes of karmic debt. Like they have to clear out ancestral karma and lifetimes of this debt for doing all this stuff here. Okay, payback from the universe. Someone could live in LA or Louisiana could be significant. You guys have woken up. You have woken up to your higher self and your purpose here. All right. I don't know why I'm hearing Chaperone. God, what have you done? Pink Pony Club could be significant. That song, Pink Pony Club. Someone can like ponies, like ride horses. All right, someone could like to club. We have detour, redirection, rejection was your protection. Okay, all these setbacks, these delays here, you taking a new direction, it ultimately was for your highest good. Yeah, they try to count you out, but you guys are going through a glow up here. They know that you're single, sexy, successful. Like I said, you're ascending, you're getting to the bag, you're looking good here. You're just in this Knight of Pentacles energy. All right, you're single, but you're also sufficient. You're like the entire package. Like you really are doing it out here and you're doing it well. All right, yeah, you're building this empire here. They know how powerful your influence is here because you're building generational wealth here. You're building from scratch, okay? You're self-made success. These people are trying to trauma bond to you guys, or they're trying to trauma bond to your energy because they know you're going through a glow up here. All right, they know you're getting to a better status here and they're trying to connect with you through these trauma-based connections. 9th house could be significant. Your intuition could be significant here. Like I said, you guys are going to be, I'm getting like the more you travel, the more you move to different places, the more you'll learn and the more you'll get a lot more downloads and intuition upgrades. Yeah, they did magic here. They're trying to do this magic spell work all to your legacy here. Yeah, beauty spells on you, mirror magic on you, shut up spells, casting spell work, binding magic, like all this type of magic. All this magic. Yeah, but game's over. Their games are done. All right, it's a done deal. It's time's up for them. All right, it's over. All right, they've been warned. All right, they're being stopped here from the divine because you're the divine blueprint here. All right, they were just trying to take what's yours because you're honestly you're the divine's baby. You're the divine blueprint. They know something about you is just truly otherworldly. The messages you get, whatever it is. Yeah, love struck. And these people could have done these love spells. I feel like it's backfiring, these love spells. They can't stop thinking of you. These people are obsessed with you, love sick over you. People are like all up in your energy, like obsessed, pressed and obsessed. We have a drug dealer, could be significant in the energy. Damn. Light worker. You're a light worker. You're an earth angel, part of the 144,000. Yeah, Holy Spirit. You're connected to the Holy Spirit, and you've done the inner work. And by you doing the inner work and protecting your energy, working on yourself, going within so you never go without, has a narcissist collapsing. All right, because they tried to bind you. Okay, you guys could be teachers here. All right, teachers to elevate other people here, or teachers in the energy here could try to do binding magic on you guys. All right, try to bind your energy to create blockages here. All right, try to keep you stuck here. Yeah, as you gain empowerment and you excuse me, as you become empowered, okay, you're confident, you're, you know, not allowing others to dim your light, you're reclaiming your energy back that was stolen from you. This narcissist, or people are going through narcissistic collapse. These narcissists, yeah, they're facing the dark night of the soul. These shadow energies, all right? They're facing a lot of spiritual battles now. They try to put you through endless, relentless spiritual warfare. And it's like, you could dish it, but you can't take it, really? All right, now they're gonna have to be detached from God's will. All right, now they're in the valley of valley of death, okay? They're facing these trials and tribulations here, okay? All right, they're gonna have to, you know, they're gonna have to be strong here, because it's dark night of the soul. They're trying to stop justice and, you know, not allow time to take its course. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that message here. Hopefully that resonated with you guys. Let me know down in the comments below if it did. Anything you know about me will be in the link in the description below. Also, if you want to book a personal, link will be in the description below. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time.